get down to brass tacks, gentlemen.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's just cut the crap and get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
Let's get down to brass tacks here.
This is it. The American dream.
But let's get to brass tacks here.
Need to fucking practice, Randy!
Good afternoon or night, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Brass Tacks Podcast, episode 83, and boy, has it been a day. We are your hosts, Rick and Adam. My name is Rick.
Yeah, dude. You're not wrong.
We, thank you if you're joining us. We're a little late today. We had to run some errands before the show, as we tend to do. You know, we like to get some food. We like to, hit the dispenser if we have to. And we're pretty fucking close to the dispensary. And then Adam's drive shaft.
Well, I said something. I'm like, doesn't that sound weird? And you said, like, what's wrong with the truck, dude?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, man. It doesn't sound right. And then within a minute, it was boom, and flop, 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 in the middle of a
one of the main roads
double
here.
lane, 55 mile an hour, fucking, you're gonna get hit.
In the afternoon, too, when everybody's just zipping around being assholes.
It's a weekend, rush hour, basically.
Oh, I forgot to say, thank you for joining us as well, Mr. Rabbi.
Ah, you're welcome. I was at work earlier, so it's a blessing in disguise. I made the show.
Yeah.
I appreciate your shit fucking up, Adam. It works out for everyone.
But
that wasn't my truck. My truck's in the shop.
We got so lucky though, because it dropped out, and we're in the middle of two turn lanes at a really busy intersection, and we almost got hit a couple of times.
Well, you said, dude, we got to get out of here before we get hit, and then I look in the rearview mirror, and there was a truck that was flying, and then just weaved out of the way.
Yeah.
Like if he couldn't have stopped in time. And then, dude, this fucking savior comes in.
Yep.
This cool ass dude's like, dude, we got to get you off this road before you get killed or something.
And he had like everything he needed ready to go in the bed of his truck. And we got very, very fucking lucky.
He put it on there in like 30 seconds, and then we just had to sit there for that was the waiting game where we still could get hit.
Yeah. Because then whenever you guys were getting towed out, that's when Adam's drive shaft slid out from under his car, and that was blocking the street. And then like a couple of people almost hit that. So I got lucky again. I ran back out into the road. This dude stopped in front of it, and I ran back out in the road, picked it up, and carried it back to the side of the road, and or we put it back in Adam's truck or whatever. But dude, Adam and I sat out there at this intersection for what, dude, like 3 hours or some shit like that.
Yeah. So we got it towed into that little like side street. So not a lot of traffic, luckily. If you turn in there, it's not as common. People were, but it wasn't a lot. So it was pretty common. We were on kind of like a grassy knoll because it was like the entrance to the suburbs.
Recreating
HOA shit.
Film.
Yeah, so it was like a nice area you could just sit out. So we just kind of sat out there. Got blasted by sun.
I built us a nice little shelter.
Yeah. You should have had a picture for the show, dude.
Yeah, it's on my phone. I'll post it on the Instagram. If you guys want to follow us on Instagram, it's The Real Brass Tacks.
That would have been perfect, man. Just had
I did like a 5-minute live stream on the side of the road. It was not worth it though, because like I feel like traffic was just so loud. Adam and I had to basically raise our voices to hear one another, and we just chain smoked in the intersection.
We smoked a lot of cigarettes.
Looking like some goons.
There was a guy who crossed the street one way.
There's a guy that intentionally avoided us.
Well, yeah. As he was leaving the first time, there was like a white dude. I'm like, oh, he's going to basically a trailer park area.
Yeah, there's a shitty neighborhood
really nice.
Right across the street from this nice neighborhood.
Yeah, Federal basically divides this. So
yeah.
And he walked down there, and we're like, oh, he's probably picking up his oxy or
his pills.
Yeah, some kind of pills or something. Coming back, and then as he came back, he could have crossed back and crossed past us.
Yeah, it would have been more convenient since that was the way he came.
Yeah.
I can only assume he lives on that side of the street.
Also, for another reason, the other side happens to be
Oh,
a
yeah,
foot of
yeah.
snow on the sidewalk still.
Yeah.
So he even sacrificed that. He didn't want to walk by us.
Yeah. Yeah. He chose to take a longer route and walk through the snow just so he didn't have to see us.
Yeah.
Which was, I don't know what to make of that. I honestly don't know what to make of that because like we're just two goofy looking dudes building little like forts and stuff with sticks and stuff. Well, I guess maybe that's the problem. It's like we're two men chain smoking on the side of the road building things with sticks.
Not exactly welcoming, probably. Yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Now that we're actually really getting this out on the table and dissecting it.
Either way, it was funny. All right, you know,
it was hilarious.
Guy had to walk through the snow. That he was scared. But I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
In the times that we're living right now, and they really suck. You know, everyone's so divisive and stuff like that. I'll tell you, man. We encountered so many kind people today.
Yep.
Just
all walks of life.
Tons of people, all races, everything. We're like, oh, would stop. Be like, hey, do you need any help? Or, you know, you need us, you know, anything.
The community had our backs.
Everyone from everywhere. That was pretty cool. So I'm glad to see people aren't turning on each other like the media is trying to like portray.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'll tell you what, we had some great experiences. That first guy saved our lives.
Yeah, big time.
And the lives of others, probably.
Yeah, big time.
That's no joke. This road is it's Mad Max, dude.
And once we got to safety, we were actually having a good time. We were we didn't stop laughing pretty much the entire time we were sitting there.
It was a pretty hard joke fest.
Yeah,
for the most part.
We were coming up with fucked up scenarios. Like the tow truck guy pulls up and starts getting Adam's car hooked up, and I'm like, dude, we've been waiting here for this long. Like, how shitty would it be if the tow cable snapped and just cut him in half, and we had to wait for another truck?
We call AAA. Okay, well, so we're sending out a new truck. The ambulance will be here in 30 minutes. The truck will be here in 15.
Yeah, man. We had a bit of a fiasco.
You don't need to try to render a...
That was a pretty good joke. That was a good joke.
We had to continuously start and restart, or stop and restart Lyft and Uber, too, because for some reason, on a Saturday afternoon in what's technically, you know, like Denver-ish area... There's not a single fucking driver on the road. So like, luckily, and my phone was like on 10%. Luckily, Adam was able to pull through. I think he spent like $2,000 on that ride.
Well, no, I forgot. I had the last time I looked at. If you look at the Uber history, the last time was Dave and Buster's.
Oh, fuck.
I only used Uber once.
That
and there was the Uber away from there.
That depressing last Dave and Buster's trip.
Woo-wee.
When I was at rock bottom, dude. I was still an alcoholic. We were doing cocaine in the House of the Dead thing, the game.
Yeah, I mean this is all parody, but yeah.
Yeah. Allegedly.
But yeah, so I pulled that up, and so yeah, I did the whatever the upper Uber thing is.
Oh, Uber X or whatever that is.
I don't know what it was, but it was. I'm like, someone will guarantee I can get someone if we pay a little bit more. So I checked the high one or whatever, and then they were there in 5 minutes.
Yeah, Adam
sounds like a street drug.
No, yeah,
dude.
It was a godsend though. I got so worried too because like my phone was dying, and Adam was like, "I can't install new apps on my phone because I forgot my password."
Yeah, because it prompts me to to update my password. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know my password. I'm not gonna figure it out. I just won't do any more apps. I'm done with apps. I got enough apps anyways.
Yeah. The last thing I downloaded was Dominoes. I play Dominoes like crazy before I go to sleep, but I need to quit doing that because I stay up for way too long. Just crushing people in Dominoes. I'm really good at Dominoes, just so everybody knows.
I don't know if that's something to be like bragging about. It's not exactly.
Not.
There's no.
I'm secure in who I am, so
like
I don't really care. Like,
oh, I'm a chess champion. Oh, I'm a Dominoes champion.
Yeah, not even that. I'm a fucking
from the Windsor family.
I'm a nobody out here in my bed.
Yeah, with
the night sweats, fucking thumbing through digital dominoes.
But Dominoes is fun.
It is.
It's more of a thing you should be playing with friends. That's a time you pass the time while you're doing that, but you're really talking. You know.
Yeah. And
like it's a good way to. So not everyone's on their phones.
And if you're halfway intelligent, you can fuck each other over too. That's like
Domino's
a fun
is fun
part. Yeah,
it's fun, dude.
But you guys know how we've been bashing a lot of movies and shit recently.
Mm-hmm.
So this past week we didn't watch a movie yesterday. Instead, what we all did was we all played video games together in a skill building exercise.
Got kicked.
Yeah, we got
halfway
booted.
through a fucking solid game.
Yeah, that's another thing. If anybody out there plays Call of Duty Cold War and you go to play Outbreak and it keeps kicking you out, will you please drop us a line and let us know that it's happening to you too? Because this seems to be, we've never gotten through a full fucking round without one of us getting dropped.
Dude, I got dropped from a solo Firebase Z. I was at level 15 solos, it takes some time to at least get to 15.
Yes,
it's and I just got fucking boom up. disconnected.
Yeah, it's
What?
It's getting to be a problem. Like it's to the point now where we can't even. It sucks because like I want to play it. It's so much fun, especially when all of us are together
so
and we're just
cool.
laughing our asses
Yeah.
off. And it's like we do a really good job when we're all together. And it's like you go into it half-hearted because you know you're only gonna get maybe like 20, 30 minutes of gameplay before they're just like, oh fuck you. You gotta start all over
Yeah,
again.
it kind of gives you more though. It's like, oh, we're past the threshold.
Yeah, yeah.
It's working, guys, and then they fuck you.
Yeah, they
Whatever
really
happens,
do.
They fuck you.
They fuck you right when you get comfortable. That's the problem.
Yes.
That's the issue with this game.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I know we're gonna try again tonight, most likely, and we're gonna probably have the same thing happen again. But it's about time well spent with people worth spending time with. That's what I always say.
Well, I'll tell you, it would have sucked way more if I broke down before I got here.
Yeah, that would have really sucked, dude.
Like, honestly, yeah, it was a long time on paper, but it didn't really feel like a long time.
No, not at all. Again,
I mean, it just flew by because we were just hanging out, laughing on a fucking grassy knoll.
yeah, that's the thing is like the
It's the
situation.
name of the episode, by the way.
Oh, great! Now I'm gonna have to change it. All right, yeah. This episode name is subject to change, just so you know.
Well, how cool would it be to film almost like a pseudo Zapruder film?
That's what I was saying
Of us
earlier.
just laying there, hanging out.
In a prone position with a little stick gun. Now, there's no way if he was going through Dealey Plaza at this angle, we start fighting again like last week. We're just like, you know what? Just fuck it, and we just leave.
Yeah, dude, that could have been it.
But dude,
And then we get up and we never leave. We just spectate the assassination, and no one ever questions us.
Aw.
Our truck gets towed.
So I did watch a movie this week, and I fucked up. I don't know what it is. I'm done with new movies. I'll tell you that right now. So before I go any further, I'm done with new movies. I'm sick of it.
Until I see an improvement. I told Robbie this a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago when we were talking. Like, I can't think of a good movie. I don't know. I think you guys kind of get into the Marvel stuff. Like, I don't really think that's cool at all. Like,
Well,
that
it's-
superhero shit. Batman's cool, I guess. But
Yeah,
I don't got
when
time
it's
for all
done
these
right.
fucking Hulks and shit. Come
People
on,
are dying, and they're coming back, and they're
Yeah,
dying. And
it's
it's like,
like,
now
all
so who's
right.
getting a spin-off this year?
Right.
What streaming service am I gonna have to pay extra for to
Yep.
see a fucking
Exactly.
Captain America?
Because I've already watched the
knockoff?
first 10. I have to
Yeah.
watch this one because, it's the timeline. Who cares about this fucking
Exactly.
timeline, dude? I want to get in and get out of a movie. I can't be 20 movies invested into anything.
Exactly, and
Dude, this is the marketing genius.
that's
Most people are retarded, and that's great for them. They want to be just, this is my thing, so I can talk to some asshole at work about.
yeah.
If someone brings up anything about fucking Marvel to me, I walk away, dude. I don't.
start throwing their coffee.
I don't want to fucking hear about your Marvel fucking experiences.
Yeah, I don't give a shit what anyone
the
thinks about a
fuck up.
movie at all. Like if one of you guys, like somebody close to me says, "Hey, I saw a good movie," I'll trust you that it's a good movie and I'll watch it. And but this week I went rogue, and I fucked up. And to Adam's point about wanting to get in and get out, don't expect to do that with Tom Holland's new movie Cherry. Because
Who's Tom Holland?
The new Spider-Man, the young looking one.
Okay, yeah, I don't.
Again, yes, but you know his face.
Superhero
right? You've
movie.
seen-
That's his face. I'm assuming right on there.
Yeah.
on the
On the
right.
left.
on the left.
Oh,
that shit.
sorry.
Yeah,
that was the yeah.
that's a woman, dude.
Oh, are you sure? You
I
can't
never know
gender
that-
that
yeah, you're
person.
right, I
What's
never
her
know.
pronoun? Did you ask her pronoun?
You never know.
Okay.
But yeah, so they get Tom Holland, and he's in love.
Can you
with,
scroll down just a little bit? Sorry.
Yeah.
So I can see.
What do you want to see?
I'm gonna see. It's not a profile, like a actual
Oh, a
front
real
picture of him.
I'll click on
So I
his
can
IMDb. That
Okay.
guy.
Okay. Gotcha. Yep.
So he's in it with. Let me get a picture of her. Where is she? This chick right here, named Sierra Bravo. She looks like an infant. So they're an item in this movie, and don't expect. Yeah. He makes time with her, but don't expect to get in and get out because this movie's 2.5 fucking hours long, and it's all nothing but Tom Holland crying from the beginning to the end. He cries and cries. It's a 5-part movie, guys.
Why is he crying?
Well, let me tell you. This movie's still in theaters. I happened to catch a I guess private showing of it.
Wait a minute. You tell me they're an item.
Yeah, they're an item.
No, that is
In the movie?
a 12 to 14-year-old of male or female descent.
Well, let me get into this for a second because I'm going to get into that too. I'm going to tell you right now, I hate this movie, and so I am going to spurl it a little bit. If you wanted to see this movie, then I'm sorry, but it's a bag of shit.
No one wants.
I'm going to save you 2.5 hours and tell you right now, it's 5 parts. It's nothing but Tom Holland. He's crying in the beginning because
what do you mean by 5 parts, though? Can you explain?
They break it up into 5 parts. It literally says part 1,
right.
part 2. That's it.
What's the total length?
2.5 hours.
So,
of a
wow.
5-part
And they do
film.
they're trying to do like a Tarantino type.
No, it's like chapters. But basically what's going on is here in the beginning, Tom Holland's just some guy going to school. He doesn't really fit in. He's
going
kind
to
of
high
an
school or
outcast, high school.
Okay.
And, he's crying because he doesn't fit in. Then he finds this dumb bitch and they start dating. She fucking pseudo breaks up with him. He starts crying again. And so he's crying, and then he's like at the end of his high school career, so he joins the army because she broke up with him. He's going to show her, man, he doesn't feel useful. And, so then he gets into the army. He starts crying in the fucking army. It's like
A lot of crying?
fucking the guys that he gets close to in the army blow up on the side of the road, and he goes up to the truck and sees his burnt best friend. He starts crying. He was crying before that. He cries after that. He gets out of the army because he's crying all the time.
Mm-hmm.
He starts drinking and fucking doing
Crying.
stupid shit. He's crying all the time because he can't stop drinking and having night sweats. And then so he goes to the VA or whatever. They put him on some pills. And so he starts doing pills and he gets addicted to the pills. And so he's doing nothing but crying in the shower doing pills. This bitch, she comes back like a little bit before his service. Like she and he get married or something like that before he goes off to the Middle East.
Oh, they get married?
Yeah, dude. And so it's real quick. They breeze right through that.
Oh, wow. They gloss over it.
Yeah, man.
And it's still 2.5 hours?
2.5 goddamn hours. And so he's in the goddamn military. He's in the Middle East. He gets out. He's on POs now. They have a house somewhere. He's on POs. She's angry that he's on POs because he's not paying attention to her and giving her, the time of day and whatnot. And he's fucking around. And so she's like, fine, if you're going to sit around and do pills all day, I'm going to do pills all day. And she starts eating pills. And so then they're both crying because they're both on pills. And he's crying even harder because he's like, oh, I got her hooked on to pills. Now I got to find a way to make money. And then they start shooting heroin. He's crying because he's shooting heroin. He's helping her shoot heroin. And she's crying because, they're shooting heroin. And they start running out of money and shit like that. And he gets the bright idea. He's hanging out with some shady characters. He starts robbing banks.
On heroin?
On heroin.
Wouldn't recommend that.
No, not at all. And so he's doing that, and all that bullshit. He starts robbing banks. He's happy for 2 seconds, but he starts crying again because he realizes he's a junkie and, he's robbing banks. He can't be doing that, and it's not sustainable. So then this bitch over here, she ODs. And she almost dies or whatever. And he's crying because, she's ODing or whatever. And he's crying during the hospital scenes. He cries when the mom shows up and tells him, if he loves her daughter, he'll leave and never come back. And so he tries to leave and he's crying while he's leaving. He's crying while he's writing the note. He's crying while he's walking to the bus stop or whatever the fuck. And then she, I guess, comes to. And then for a portion of the movie, she's out of the picture. She's at a rehab facility or something like that.
Oh.
And he's still robbing banks with shady cats.
Oh, he's back to robbing banks.
He never stopped.
Oh, did they show him like watching the movie Heat at any time?
No, none of that. It was so
You could have learned some tips, probably.
contrary to the movie Heat. You're not going to see the movie Heat in this film. It's the worst bank robbing scenes ever. For the first few bank robberies, he just holds up a note or passes a note or whatever the fuck. Then he starts using this little snub-nosed 38. Then he tries to involve friends with him to help him knock over bigger banks or whatever. And he's like, we're going to do a couple more and just get out of this life, and all this shit. And then he's like, he gets into a drug debt because he holds a safe for a friend, and he ends up running out of heroin and shit like that. So the girlfriend's the wife is like, just break the fucking safe open. So he pries the safe open. They do all the drugs together because at this point she comes back from rehab. And she's like, I want to get high. And he's crying because she wants to get high. And she starts crying because she doesn't want to be without him. He doesn't want to be without her. So they're crying together again. And so they go back to the house. They start doing pills and doing heroin. They do all this guy's drugs. The real drug dealer finds out that the guy whose safe it belonged to was holding all of his drugs. So now they owe a kingpin a bunch of money.
Oh, no.
So they got to start robbing more banks.
It all goes back to the banks.
And he's crying the entire time because he's doing heroin.
Wait a minute. Maybe this is a fucking metaphor, dude. for America.
Exhausting.
It's for America, dude. America's hooked on pills.
Yes, it is.
And we're all hooked on pills. We gotta get to the banks. We gotta rob the banks.
We keep trying to use the banks to solve all of our goddamn problems.
Yeah, we keep going back to the banks, man. Maybe it was something deep.
Dog,
it's an Apple original, so it is already trash.
This movie was so goddamn
Dog,
bad.
you can't even barely say a good like Netflix original movie was good. I'll watch them, but they're never really that good.
Right. And you can always tell that it's that production. It's like somewhere in between television and film.
I don't even know if they do.
Quality-wise.
They like load dump massive amounts of money into these movies, but still, it's like, all right.
I'm just telling you. And then so they start doing all that shit, right? And they end up knocking over enough banks. They pay back the drug debt.
Nice.
Nice. What else happens? I can't remember at this point. Oh yeah,
I'm glad we spent all this time talking about.
So he robs the last bank or whatever, and at that point he tells the teller, he's like, "Hit the alarm," and she hits the alarm, and he like walks out into an intersection and fires his gun a couple of times, and then he takes his shoe and sock off and he sits on the curb and shoots one last syringe of heroin into his foot, and then he passes out. And so they go and get him, and he wakes up and everything. He goes to jail for a little while. And this is where the movie just gives you the biggest fuck you ever. This is the biggest. They pissed in my face. So he does his time. He's being a good boy and whatnot. They age him like with makeup and shit, and they give him like a Tom Selleck mustache.
How much time did he do? Like
I don't know.
20 years? Are they trying to say, or like 50 years?
They tried to make him look like they did about as good a job as they did making De Niro look young. Yeah, with him looking old.
I was convinced when he was beating that guy up.
No one was. De Niro wasn't convinced that he was harming another human being. But Tom Holland gets out of jail, right? And so now he's supposed to be like, I think in his like 40s or something, like somewhere, or late 40s something. And this bitch shows up to pick him up from jail, and they tried to make her look old. And all she looked like was she looked like an albino version of one of the black dudes in the Coming to America barbershop. Like the one guy that's not Eddie Murphy in the far back corner, the kind of bald guy.
Okay.
She looks like a white him. And dude, she's got that baby face and shit. And it's just, dude, it was the worst ending to a movie. These two 15-year-olds in old people makeup kissing at the end. Fuck Cherry.
Were they crying at the end too?
Dog, of course they were crying. They cried the entire time.
This is a salty movie, dude.
Well, cry is in the title. All you gotta do is take away her, and you got cry.
I don't know if that deserves a car crash. He could
He's
be
right.
right.
He's right.
That could be the depth of what this movie's trying to do.
I'll take it back then. You only get one of those.
It's the Siskel in me.
Was he the one with the brain tumor? I keep making brain tumor jokes every time you say that.
Doesn't matter. They're
Siskel
both
died
dead. I
first.
wish we were one of them. Okay, figure it out.
Yeah, Siskel died first, and then years later it was Ebert.
Okay, Siskel was the brain tumor, right?
I think Ebert lost his like tongue or something.
Yeah.
The cancer.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very nice man from what I've heard. Actually, I don't know that.
Well,
I've never
mean,
heard. I don't know why I said that.
Movie critics
I don't know.
are inherently they're cunty.
I guess critics in general.
They're cunts. Your whole
Untalented.
job is just to be like, no, this movie wasn't good because it's blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I mean,
you're
if you
right.
look at Rotten Tomato scores, like public ones versus the whatever their certified
yeah, you're right.
reviewers are, it's bullshit.
Let's see. Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see the scores for Black Panther?
Did you see him for Coming to America?
Oh my god.
So this was another thing before we get into bad news. So I wanted to follow up the whole Cherry thing with something that's actually funny and something that actually makes sense to the show. I found a follow-up interview with Big Al from Carts of Darkness. This was posted February 26th of this year.
Recent, dude.
Yeah, I'm going to share my screen with you, Rabbi, so you can see this. I don't know what to call him. Just this poor man.
This guy, he's just a guy, man.
And if you remember correctly, Big Al was the gentleman who was like the main focal point of the story. He was the one that was really good at shopping carts. Like this dude could just fucking shred shopping carts for some reason. So I'm not going to say too much more about this. I'm just going to show the interview and let you guys kind of see what's going on with old Big Al.
Should I ask?
What?
The question I asked before.
Oh no. You'll see.
Okay.
That'll get answered real quick.
Okay.
All right, here you go. This is
never mind.
Carts of Darkness Big Al
When you
follow-up
expanded it, I can see
video.
now.
So people recognize you from Carts of Darkness?
They go, you look a lot like that guy who used to race shopping carts in North Vancouver. And of course I said, nah, it's not me. Nah.
Think he's still drinking?
And they go, it's you. Fuck up.
My name's Al. I will go down Mountain Highway.
Yeah, that's what he used to look like.
And go
Just a
straight
young,
down. I
svelte
will do
Canadian man.
67 kilometers an hour.
I mean, he's booking it in these fucking carts.
Yeah.
He
was fucking really
it's
good at
no
that shit.
joke. Yeah.
He's always got a smoke going.
He doesn't give a fuck.
The best place to get carts is Safeway.
He would know.
I mean, this guy's a fucking bad ass, dude.
I know.
At this point in his life.
Yeah, there really is just some kind of credence to his life. Ooh.
Oh boy.
And take that back. Never mind. Looking a little rough.
I am living the dream.
What I should do is get you to show me around your place.
Show around.
Do you guys remember the end of the documentary? When
We're
that-
only a minute into this.
Yeah. Do you remember the documentary at the end when the homeless guy that actually died, he's laying on the kitchen floor of his
Well, the living room. It was in the living room, right?
Yeah. I think this is the same apartment.
No.
It's got to be at least in the same complex because that's the same exact layout that the other guy had. It might be one of those like Section 8 deals.
Was that the same
I
layout?
thought-
I feel it was the
I thought
opposite.
The other guy, I thought he was living like in someone's basement that they like converted into like a small little
No, I don't think
Oh.
so.
living area.
Was it?
I don't know.
I thought
man.
it was actually
I honestly
maybe
don't
not.
remember.
Fuck, I can't remember, dude. I thought it was actually like a legit apartment. Maybe not.
I
That
guess
wasn't good. There was no furniture. There was nothing in it. He was just he was sleeping on a shoe.
I was gonna say, yeah. I
Right.
mean, like, even if it was a real apartment, it's not like there was really any furniture or anything that really made it a home.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy how it's like already wheelchair accessible.
Oh yeah, Big Al's in a fucking motorized wheelchair. If you're just
you sleep
listening
on the
right now, if you're not watching on YouTube,
Well, who would
Big Al's not doing too well. He's very overweight too.
get relaxed?
Oh, he's got a weed plant picture.
TV and
He's got the cable guy. He's got, dude.
Sure.
He has
Grumpy
a
old man.
stack of VHS tapes, and they're not like these are somebody taped over a movie like on TV or something.
Jack Lemmon.
Right.
It's in that.
Do you keep the commercials in, or do you pause it and then wait for the come back and then unpause the recording?
You got to have some badass
No, it was
reflexes for that type of shit.
Dude, you couldn't. If you were spending too much focus if you were doing that. You just set it and forget it.
Yeah. I just wanna be
Fast
able to
forward. You sort it out after it's been recorded.
Yeah, be careful though, because you can wear the tape out like that, like
Yeah,
Fast Times at
right.
Ridgemont High.
Yeah, that's why you should let it play. Like let it just record, because if you're stopping, starting recording, and
Do you guys remember when Fast Times came out on VHS and like all the video stores were having trouble with them because they had to keep getting them replaced? People kept fucking pausing it right on that chick's tits,
Oh yeah.
well,
wearing out the VHS.
What other movies did he have?
Smoking.
He had the cable guy up there.
He did. Okay.
Yeah.
This guy's classy. What's that down there?
Down there, that's just like a home video.
Well, it's like
looking
has a
thing.
case to it.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it was
oh my
one of those ones like a blank tape that you would just record on.
brother before he left and without notice.
Where is he now?
I wonder if he really needs that
How
chair.
did you end up in the chair?
Gross crime.
You went up the girl's grind.
Went up the gross crime with the guy's girlfriend.
Oh no.
And I remember it was a gorgeous Sunday afternoon, but it rained on Saturday. So we sat on side of the cliff enjoying the thing the moss gave way. I went down. Thank God the girlfriend grabbed branch, and I tumbled all the way down. I would have been just fine if it wasn't all those fucking rocks.
Oh, the rocks got him.
Well, twisted my ankle, broke my legs, hip, and then of course I've been sitting in a wheelchair, lost my balance and stuff.
Oh.
And it was my birthday party. We decided to light a bonfire. That's why my eyes fucked, because a spark came up, hit me right here.
Jesus.
Melted my contact directly onto my eyeball. So I've been not blind, but you're all just a bunch of blurs.
How
This
did
guy
you end
is
up in
fucking
back here at your folks'
high.
COVID-19.
Wait.
Oh, he's at his parents' house.
That's his parents' house, and he was.
That's a nice house.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at the house. I was like, this is like way too nice
Holy
for him to
shit.
be living in. He's got to be living with somebody or something.
He was living under a tree last we saw this man.
And these are his parents.
Yeah.
His parents, he came from a fucking rich family.
So he was just
you got crazy shit
voluntarily
here.
living on the streets, racing shopping carts, and
They have
just
a boat and a Volkswagen, and that fucking house is huge, dude.
dog. This guy.
Those people in Canada are doing all right.
This man's caked up with that big ass Canadian flag out in the front lawn,
Yeah.
just screaming, "Come take
How do you
my
grow
shit."
those plants in the front right there in Canada? That's like a Myrtle Beach.
Whoa.
You'd see that in Myrtle Beach, dude.
Yeah, those are like little palm trees.
The fuck?
I don't know. That's a good question, dude.
Came here over here because it was my last couple days.
Oh, he was a lot skinnier there.
I was on the street in the wheelchair, and so I decided instead of living on the streets, I'll try the parents out.
Try the parents out. I'm sure they were pumped about that.
Oh, I know.
It was gonna be 2 weeks, and then I got screwed. I was stranded.
You're stranded.
My dad really helps out a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, because I can't get up the stairs for meals.
Right.
And fortunately, he actually brings the meals down here. So
What is this guy even fucking talking about?
It's kind of, I think I used a microwave twice since I've been here a year.
Would you go back to North Van?
Eventually.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll go back, but...
Why?
Well, it's because I can't be a burden on my family. They came
Well, at
out
least
with
he's,
the
I mean...
COVID-19 one.
Again, going back to Big Al's character, like he was the only one that was kind of like likable in the documentary. Like he had his own personal philosophy on things.
I think something has dramatically changed. Like he has severe like damage, like brain damage or something, dude.
Well, I mean, dude, if it fucked him up and put him in if that fall fucked him up and put him in a wheelchair for life like that, I mean, that's a for life wheelchair. You don't get those wheelchairs with the little doggle or the little toggle thingy on the side that moves for you.
Now they give those to you. Like, look, you're not gonna walk again, so
yeah, it's gonna be a while.
You got to control. You got a remote control. There you go.
That's crazy that in his mind he's still like, I don't want to like be a burden on my parents.
Well, it's got. Yeah, I mean, it's tough either way.
Yeah, I think
this is pretty depressing.
Yeah, this is probably a combination of like pills, alcohol, brain damage, and just a beaten down self-worth.
You know, yeah. I mean, they're giving him, they're just throwing pills at the situation. I'm sure he's on a bunch of different stuff. Like,
yeah, I'm not going to stay on him for too long. That's not, as Adam said, that's not really like funny.
I didn't say it's not funny. I just like, yeah, I mean.
Well, yeah, I'm not getting any kind of like good entertainment out of it.
Dog,
I'm just
we're
kind
on
of
borrowed
feeling
time,
bad.
man. We fucking shucked and jived a couple places we could have got killed today.
That's true. We weren't fucking around
Yeah,
today.
we could have been that. We need to be thankful. That could have been us.
Dude, yeah, you're not wrong. We got to start, you got to count our blessings. Shut up, Rabbi. That's awesome. All right, let's get into some bad news.
Well, I've got some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news.
What's the bad news?
They're dead.
This whole thing fucking sucks. I mean, this is the biggest pile.
It really is just a bad whistle.
Oh, wow.
It just pierces through.
Oh.
You all right?
Yeah.
Fucking Adam was drinking hand sanitizer the entire time we were waiting for the truck.
Oh, we had some good, because I was grabbing all the stuff from the truck, one of which was like a hand sanitizer bottle, like they could squirt.
I'm glad you had that on you too, man.
Not like the that's kind of squirt. You could squeeze the bottle, it comes out. But
yeah, you had a
lot of
real
jokes.
ass hand sanitizer.
Yeah, there was a lot of jokes.
Just a lot of alcoholism jokes.
There may have been some vagina jokes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Don't forget about those.
Yeah. And then we realized that was actually like a deadly joke that could kill somebody. So first up on bad news, we've got a small plane that crashed into a car, killing 2 in Pembroke Pines, wherever that is. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit because it's one of those ring.
I know where
doorbell
that
cameras.
is. That's a familiar Pembroke Pines. I'm gonna find out.
See Rabbi standing in one of the lawns with one of his martinis. He's got a martini and a steak in his hand. Fucking Rabbi. It's Rabbi Ribeye now. You gotta change your name. But yeah, I'm gonna play this video. Check this out.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think.
So the people in the plane died, right?
Yeah.
To a Pembroke Pines neighborhood, 2 people are killed.
It happened along Southwest 72nd Avenue and Southwest 13th Street, right next to
Too many
North Perry
Southwests.
Airport.
I know, right?
That crash site just feet away from residential homes. Hello, everyone. I'm Trina Robinson.
And I'm Dewan
Shut the fuck up, Trina Robinson. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck is this bitch? Do you see this? I gotta watch that again. This this pre-manufactured fucking douchebag news anchor.
Away from residential homes. Hello, everyone. I'm Trina Robinson.
And I'm Jawan Schrader. Let's ran out to NBC6 reporter.
It looks like LaToya Jackson with a wig.
It really does.
With a wig. Amanda.
Yes, Jawan, and right now
This bitch with her mask on outside.
trying to figure out what exactly went wrong here, how and why this small plane came crashing down, leaving 2 people dead and 2 others seriously injured. And this is exactly where it all unfolded. This is the perimeter of North Perry Airport. You can see a
that's the
large
thing.
chunk of that small plane's engine left.
They crashed right next to an airport.
They must have had a catastrophic failure.
Something.
It was probably on takeoff, I'm assuming.
Because you saw the way they hit the car. It was like there
was no choice.
It was
probably
canted
or
to the side.
Something must
really
have
weird.
went wrong real quick, and
Yeah.
they couldn't even make a correction for it.
Or it was one of these fucking wealthy middle-aged.
It was a tiny plane.
It's probably one of these wealthy middle-aged douchebags who needed an activity on the weekends and had a heart attack behind the stick.
Yeah, if you own a plane, you have some money.
He was showing off for one of his wife's friends. Was like, "Come up, man! You should come up on the weekend, man." Crashed right into a car. Now
No, it was a side piece.
He's a dead cheater.
yeah, it's not even. He died with some fucking side chick.
Poor man.
Left there on the ground. We've seen remnants of charred pieces of that plane, also a car, and crime scene investigators on scene try to figure out again what went wrong here.
That was it.
This happened on Southwest 72nd Avenue, as I said, next to North Perry Airport. But let's get right to some of that surveillance video. We slowed down this surveillance video from a nearby home.
God, they had no chance. Look, the entire front of that plane was crushed.
No chance. Before it hit the back of a car and then erupted into flames. Another witness also took some cell phone video of the aftermath, and you see plumes of billowing smoke.
It's one of my worst nightmares.
This was a single-engine Beechcraft Bonanza that crashed shortly after taking off from North Perry Airport around 3 p.m. Chopper 6 was overhead earlier, killing rescue crews trying to rush to remove an adult and a child.
There's a steering wheel.
In that crushed car.
Just a giant engine.
Fire rescue took them to Memorial Regional Hospital in serious condition. 2 others on board the plane have been confirmed dead
Of
by
course.
fire rescue.
They were dead on that
the names
impact.
of these
That was
victims
it.
have not been released at this time. We spoke to witnesses in this residential area.
Dude, fat
who said
cops are
they've
so
seen a
funny.
few plane crashes in the area recently, and they described this latest unfortunate tragedy.
Oh, that guy's bushes are fucked.
Normally, it's a concern about everybody around here. Because this is happening often, often enough to just get concerned.
We had like a bomb, like a...
Of all the people to interview.
outside and
They're being woke.
it was on fire. Everything was bad.
Oh my God.
You know, it got to a car. It was a mother with a kid.
Oh.
That we don't know what happened to them. The fire rescue, they came and they...
Oh, I don't like that.
The plane? No, they weren't in the plane.
I know,
those
they were
people
in
are
the
still
car.
alive. Yeah, they're
Just
still
a
alive.
horrific crash.
So though, anytime kids are involved,
Oh, I know, man.
fucks me
The
up.
name of the company that owns this plane. We're waiting on.
I wonder if that chick's hot or not. You really can't tell unless she takes her mask off,
With
right?
these masks, man.
If she doesn't take her mask off, I'm not too sure. But it could go either way.
Yeah, I mean, you could
totally go either way.
And that's another thing too. She's wearing one of those like news dresses. Like you can't really.
I can't see. Well, with these
Not gonna be
angles,
able
it
to
cuts
tell.
off right at tit level.
Yeah, it's like working with somebody that like in an environment where you got to wear scrubs. It's like you're.
She
over
looks like
here-
she could be thick.
Possibly.
Yeah, she got. I mean,
She
look
might
at her
have a-
arms. Got
Right.
little
So I want to
feet.
see what the face looks like. Can't see it.
Yeah, I want to be able to tell if there's jowls. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Little plane crash there. That's never fun.
What if like Spanx starts coming up with masks that like keep the
Face slimming masks,
look slim and stuff.
Oh no, are we gonna?
Oh shit, someone's gonna steal that idea. Spanx is gonna steal it.
You just made somebody a lot
or
of money.
Lululemon.
Next up, we got Sean Hannity. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Yes, that was Florida. Fucking around again. Up next, we've got Sean Hannity. He was recently caught hanging out and vaping in between commercial breaks, which I could give a shit. I don't really care. I just think it's a really funny video, and it's only 8 seconds.
I didn't know he smoked. That like when you told me this like earlier.
That's the thing. I don't think he ever did. I think like vaping was a thing that he just started. Like I read an article. This was a while ago. I saw an article where Hannity was talking about how he started vaping to calm his nerves during the Trump administration. And so I think
he's on the vape. He's hooked.
I think now he's hooked on the vape. Yeah, he's got his little whatever it's called.
Okay.
Robbie, you used to vape. What are those things called? The little black ones that look like a USB drive?
Oh, I never had those. I had like
what is it called though?
It's called like a pin.
Well, look it up. What's it called? You know what it's called.
Fucking Christ! You just not. Oh, a Jewel. Okay, thank you, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle.
Yes. God. Finally, someone knows what they're doing.
Fucking listeners are better than Rabbi. I'm gonna have to start handing out more wrenches. Oh, Kyle says I vape. LOL. I know it's gay, but hey, no harm, no foul, dude.
Gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Ain't no shame.
I quit smoking by vaping.
Well, you should start again.
Cool.
Oh, fuck that shit.
All right, here's Hannity vaping.
Okay, you fucking 15-year-old chick,
shit.
Shut up.
All of you, shut your fucking mouths. Check them out.
Oh shit.
Oh, nice.
That is almost like a parody. Like it doesn't even seem real. Someone fucked him. Someone fucked him.
And then like look at this right here at the very bottom in the little scroll thing. It says standing up for what's right. This is just
fucking A, dude. What if that wasn't a nicotine one, by the way?
Like it was
what if
like
he
some
fucking
live resin?
chiefs? Yeah, he chiefs. That's a Pax instead of a Juul.
I mean,
right?
I'd be more on board
What
with
if
it.
he was just getting slammed, dude?
What's going on with all these pins too? I don't know how I feel about all these pins. You don't need to be wearing all those pins. That's ridiculous.
It's too many. No pins.
They should be pressed all the way through into his skin.
Yeah, I don't know what. Well, it looks like one's like a. I don't know. I'm flag, obviously. Is there? Oh, there's a snake, and that's the "Don't tread on me."
I know.
Snake inside. That's what I can see from here. And then that other one looks like a CIA one or something.
If you look really close, you can see a burning cross in the background there, in one of those pins. But yeah, look at his little face when he gets caught. That's the face you make when you get caught with your dick out.
But here's the problem. You know you're already on, dude. You got to just play it cool and just take it out of your mouth and set it aside.
He should have kept going. He should have just blown a cloud. Or like did one of those stupid little like when they blow the ring and then they push it with their hand to be all mystical and shit.
Yeah, you guys should have pulled some fucking cool smoke shows, dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hey J-Lo, how you doing, dude? He says USB vapors. Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
I can't stand the USB vapes, man. I just like
we could stand battery operated, not USB ones.
At least when the people have the giant massive ones, it's like it's a hobby at that point. It's like that's a thing for them. That's a hobby. I get it. Whatever.
I don't
Things
know if
with
it's a
moving
hobby.
parts, I still don't like it, but more power to you. But yeah, those little like basic ones that don't involve any real I guess culture behind them.
Yeah.
I use that term
I hear what you're
loosely.
saying. Like, yeah, semi-disposable.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Like this man's out here just he's over. I don't understand like why.
He's puffing. Maybe now his wife knows.
But
Maybe
why-
his wife doesn't know. He's smoking. He's hooked on that nicotine, dude.
Why would you risk it at work on live television? Why would you even?
Very great point. I can not smoke a cigarette to do a show.
Yeah, easily.
Last time I checked.
I can just not smoke cigarettes and not be like, oh, I really want a cigarette right now.
Yeah, exactly. This guy, that's what is wrong with vaping.
Yeah.
You can get like 30% nicotine, dude. So these guys are getting way more nicotine than a cigarette.
Yeah,
And they're on
that's
that
why
vape
he's
light.
hooked now. That's why he's getting
You've got
caught.
an old right-wing conservative dude hooked on vaping. What the fuck is that? This is a fake-ass world, dude.
We already know that.
Limbaugh.
Well, he just smoked cigars, dude.
He smoked.
Yes, he
he
did.
popped pills. He drank
He
pop
did.
pills.
He
all that shit.
did oxys. Yes,
He was shredded.
Lost his hearing from doing oxys, actually.
Yeah, he's shredded.
But yeah,
when you're in life,
well, it's just
you
funny.
shred
to me,
or you
like-
don't. You can't live half in, half out. You're either in it to win it or not. Rush was one of those guys. Love him or hate him. the dude, I guess, kind of just held his own and fucking did what he wanted to do, and he died for it. You know, he died from being a fat old fucking racist.
Dude, I remember
that couldn't stop drinking and smoking.
Canada.
What?
He was the right winger in Canada. He was like a mayor or something. His last name was Ford. He was always getting fucked up, like smoking crack and shit.
Rob Ford?
Extreme.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Rob Ford was the mayor of Toronto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's dead
He was
now.
a crackhead?
That dude was cool as fuck, dude. What are you talking about? He was in that interview. He's talking about, there was a sexual harassment where you said you wanted to eat some chick's pussy, and he's like, I have a wife, I eat enough at home. Who the fuck says that? That's the best fucking pussy eating. You said that. He's a mayor, and he did a pussy eating joke?
Well, he's also a crackhead, so I mean...
Right, yeah, whatever. I will vote for that dude.
Oh, buddy.
I like the jokes.
I do too.
It's in Canada too. What do they have to worry about? Nothing. You can have a crack smoking mayor who talks about eating his wife's box. You know, it's like, and he died obviously, tragically. But
welcome to my house. Don't mind all the burnt spoons.
What were you saying, Robbie? He has a brother or something?
Oh yeah, his brother's in politics too. I think his brother's like, I forgot like what they call him, but he's like in charge of fucking like Ontario, the whole province of Ontario. What do you call them there?
I don't know, some province leader. Who gives a fuck? We don't have that system here.
They call
stupid.
He's a grand wizard. Uh-oh, Robbie's blowing up over there. Coming up next year, we've got, I know, right? We've got Wendy Williams.
Oh.
And for like the 900th time, she's burped and farted on TV.
You could make the same joke. Well, no, maybe she looks more like a fish. I could say you could make a Jar Jar Binks joke about her, too. Doesn't she look like Jar Jar Binks a little bit, too?
You ain't black.
Yeah.
Yeah, she really does. She looks kind of like a Ninja Turtle with a wig. So she was on television the other day. Yeah, doesn't she look like Donatello or something?
Yeah.
She was on TV the other day. She's talking about Kanye and Kim Kardashian.
I don't want to interrupt, but I'm going
Fucking
to.
Son of a bitch.
What do you want? This is how, dude, what if Wendy Williams is gonna star in the new Ninja Turtles, the woke Ninja Turtles? It's like Raphael identifies as a woman turtle, wears like a fucking wig like that and shit. Could you imagine that?
You need to stop putting it out in the ether.
Dude.
You need to just stop it.
In 2 years, if there's not a Ninja Turtles movie about like some woke Ninja Turtles, look it up.
Ninja Turtles.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, God.
That's going to be the future.
What's up, Raphael, him, her? How you doing?
Zim, zer, zay.
Yeah. You ching when you should have chonged.
I don't eat pizza.
It's bad for your health. Nice shirt. Does it come in your size? So Wendy Williams shitting herself on TV the other day. Check it out.
We haven't caught anybody coming out of the house yet, but, you know, just a matter of time. She's not lonely.
Oh, she is. She's in like rehab and shit.
She's a mess.
You think she's sober?
No, you know.
You don't burp and fart on TV.
What is she, like 48? She's not old enough to be having.
Oh, was that a fart? Oh.
She burped and
there was
farted.
a burp and a fart.
I thought she did with her like after she like.
No,
sir,
that was two separate holes, leaving presents.
A hole.
Leaving presents, yeah.
Yeah, 2 holes.
Leaving a hole.
Yes. Yeah.
I know.
Take a minute.
Kyle says, "Damn, Adam beat me to it. You beat him to the joke." So this isn't the first time that this has happened. Let's listen to it one more time.
Not lonely.
Wendy Williams shocked fans during her chat show as she appeared to burp and fart on live TV. The 56-year-old was busy
56.
chatting about the latest Kim Kardashian and Kanye West gossip when she accidentally let a belch out.
Either way, this isn't the first time, and I found another video of them of just the meteor going after her about her burping and farting issues. Here's another one. So a while ago,
how you doing? That's what she says. How you doing?
So she has like loose pill lips. She's been drinking wine and
she's got wine and Xanax lips.
So like,
wait, was this earlier, like years ago or something?
This was so this video here was a while ago. The one I just showed was recent. This one right here was done as part of a story for a news outlet because they were covering how she denies her past farting. Like, if you guys have seen this, I remember last time we covered Wendy Williams, I saw this article pop up where a while back she addressed her fans accusing her of farting on live television and stuff like that, and she called it Fartgate, and she denied her farts. Now, This story talks about it a little differently. Gonna watch a couple of parfaits and some chick.
Before you start this, do her tits look fucking ginormous?
They are. They're massive and they're saggy. So like,
I mean, those look
just
like
a mess.
fucking Z's, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I didn't realize her boobs were that big.
Kyle says appropriate response for talking about the Kardashians. Yeah, I agree. Bunch of fucking nobodies. You know, she's got like her nipples are pointed down towards her thighs too.
I think you can kind of make out what's going the nipple areas.
Yeah, it's. I don't want to see them. I can tell you that much. I don't want to see them.
I almost do want to see them because they really look big.
I just figured out who she looks
Curiosity.
like. I just figured out exactly who she looks like.
Hmm.
She looks like Rick James in the Party All the Time video with Eddie Murphy. Dude. I'm gonna try to find it over here on the side.
I think she's a little more lighter skinned. I don't know. I don't want to
Rick
be woke.
James?
Yeah.
Rick James, man. Yeah, that's what if I got a copyright strike for that? All right, yeah, check this out. This is Rick James in Party All the Time on the left, far left here.
All right.
Now look at him. Rick James.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wendy Williams.
No, I think Rick James has a little bit more of a femininity.
Rick James looks
his
cooler.
face.
Yeah, he's definitely like a better looking cat.
Well, better looking woman, I would say for sure.
Yeah.
Than Wendy Williams.
God rest. God rest. Thoughts
Yeah.
and praise.
It's probably more fun too.
Buried in Buffalo.
Oh, 100%. Are you kidding me? Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
And she was in rehab for cocaine, I think. She said she started to do it when she was a radio show personality.
That just goes to show you how badly radio sucks. They would let somebody like her have a fucking show.
Dude, they would have deplatformed her show, her radio
She's
show.
the worst.
Her radio show would be like, "Oh, this guy's gay." She would call to all these black gay guys.
Oh
Like
yeah, she was calling out downloads and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that
she would've
guy's
gotten
gay.
some trouble.
That's how she became famous.
Let's check this video out and watch her do some more
Look it up.
obfuscation here.
So today, Wendy Williams addressed what she is calling Fartgate. Viewers thought that on her show last
Look at
Friday,
her
Wendy
audience.
passed wind on air.
And
If you
then just
missed it-
showed me this.
Oh, they make the
if you
woman
missed it,
stand
here's-
up.
If Adam ever has a
Racist.
son, it's gonna be the dude on the left.
I would hope it's the guy on the left. If I had a kid,
like Logan. I don't know.
Kinda. A little bit. A little bit.
Maybe. Yeah, I would welcome that guy to be my son over any of those other two people.
Yeah, those other two people look like they're trying to sell you a fucked
At least it
up
looks like
house.
he's got something going on. He can dress well at least.
The other two look
I
like
didn't teach him
shady. The other two look like shady real estate brokers.
E.T. Canada? Oh, this is fucking stupid.
Of course,
I
it's
want to listen
stupid.
to Canadians.
What are you talking about? Of course it's stupid. They're talking about Wendy Williams' fucking asshole, dude.
Why? Like,
It's all fucking stupid.
fucking Canada?
You know what show you're on?
E.T. Canada? Holy
Jesus
shit! That's
Christ.
the bottom of the shit barrel, dude. Holy fuck!
Here it is again.
Here's another
But you
fart.
can't even do that locker room thing. That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky you only got battery.
Did you hear that?
Oh my god, really?
Dude.
That was like a fucking
Dude.
demon.
Oh my god.
And she was leaning to the side.
Why do you think she was
looked like
articulating to that side,
she
dude? She was
looked like
setting
she
that
wanted to
fart up.
fart.
She had to set the fart up. You do not comfortably sit like that.
No. She's
It was a
side
setup.
saddling
She thought she could,
with her
get
giant,
the.
fart. Patty LaBelle tits.
Oh my god, those are ridiculous. That's insane. But
That's got to be such a burden.
she thought it was going to be just a wind, and that dude, that was wet. That sounded like whatever she's
Kyle
wearing.
said it's got to be wet too.
Oh, okay, yeah, dude.
You ain't lying.
That is, maybe she wears like some kind of protective undergarment.
Think she's got a diaper
She
on?
must be, dude, because I mean, she shit her britches.
Let's
You saw the South Park.
Let's listen to it again.
That cop wasn't playing that. I mean, you're lucky.
Oh boy.
What if he filed for sexual assault?
Oh no.
Okay, now you have a seat. Okay,
That's it.
settle in. Okay, so
Oh
today,
shit.
Wendy's
That's how
denying
dark you
that she
get in
passed
Canada,
away.
by the
She
way.
says,
That's the most minority you can get in Canada. They have the whitest fucking Aryan people they could fit. Then they got this guy. That's the blackest person they could find in Canada.
To talk about the
That's the
subject
blackest
matter they're talking about.
Like,
yeah.
we need a black gay guy. They found not really. They're like, okay, he'll pass.
I like how you were probably right in your assumption earlier when you said, "Oh, she's standing," because as soon as this came back, they were like, "Oh, she's got a chair now."
Now the only
somebody on the fly was like, "Yo, we can't have one bitch standing up while the other two cats
can't
are
have a white
sitting
woman.
down."
You can't have a white woman standing, dude.
Not after all the struggle they've been through.
They've been way
Not
through-
after what they've been
Yes.
through, Adam.
They're suffering, dude.
Telling you. I don't know if there's much more funniness to
Would have
this.
acknowledged it.
I just really like that second fart.
Lean over like this to release a fart. I'm leaning over like this because it's comfortable. You know,
Bullshit. You lying hoe.
You know, it's heavy on my spine. I don't have
This
the back.
lying bitch.
I'm not trying to get the back. I like to release my hips and lean.
Release your
I've
asshole.
never farted once on this show. As a matter of fact, I barely fart.
don't
You know
know.
why?
I barely fart. Shut up. She should be leading North Korea.
Belching because all I do is talk.
If you got tits that big, you're farting.
would have definitely been
You're
laughed,
farting.
'cause
Farts
The
out
only
of tits.
asshole she has is on her
But the
face.
sound of that fart,
Oh,
I
Robbie.
would have had to go change my costume.
Did you hear what he said? What'd you say, Rabbi?
You heard me.
I don't know if I did.
Dog.
How you doing?
Kyle says farts will never stop being funny. I will die on that hill.
Yeah, that is the funniest dude. I have been doing. I think I might have talked about this before, but
what?
And work, dude. I love hopping into elevators by myself, and I'll rip a good one.
Gassing them up.
Gas them up, and you know someone else is going to come into that and just have to be stuck in that for, could be one floor.
Yeah.
It could also probably be 22 other floors.
Yo, I popped a dude at work the other day so bad in the wine section.
You got it.
Dude, this guy came in. It was like 11 in the afternoon, and he was being a wine cunt where he was just like, "Do you have so-and-so from the so-and-so region?" He's like 100 years old. I'm like, fuck, I don't know. All right, no, there's Barefoot. There's some Behringer.
You should have said there's red, there's white.
If you're Miss Suzanne, there's Claude Dubois. You drink that. But like, I don't know what these specific fucking wines are. And so like, he kept being kind of an asshole. Like if I didn't have an answer like to his specific wine question, he'd just, and just walk away. So
You mean there's not a sommelier?
So check this out. That morning, I had a microwave breakfast sandwich croissant from Jimmy Dean and 2 Red Bulls. So I was gurgling. I had battery acid in my stomach. And I went near him, dude. I blasted him one way going one way, and then I blasted him again coming back. And Kyle's watching right now. He knows how the store's laid out. It's a very small store with very narrow aisles. So like, I got him good. I got this dude. Like I surrounded him in my shit, and he knew. We were the only ones in the store. Who else could it have been?
You know, the Geneva Convention actually forbids that. So
that's not chemical warfare, dude.
Chemical warfare is banned. So
it'd been funny if he would have gotten to the register and just had 2 pink puffy eyes.
What if you gave him a heart attack, dude?
I didn't think about that. Can a fart kill a man? What's up?
Didn't a cop a few years ago somewhere like arrest somebody for farting in his face? Like
it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, dude,
something.
I believe it because remember, Rick, we were in that 7-Eleven that one time, and the cop must have had to go in there to take a shit. It was atrocious in there. He said he basically went to the 7-Eleven people like, "Look, this fucking bathroom's a mess.
Yeah,
I need to look at all your footage. I need to see who fucking caused this mess."
Yeah, dude.
That's how serious it got. Like,
yeah, he was like he made it his mission.
He was gonna arrest someone for shitting all over that fucking bathroom.
Yeah, if you're one of those people that goes around fucking up public restrooms, just know that there's
Better
like
watch out.
these Serpico motherfuckers that'll come in here and ask for the footage.
Shit justice.
Brown law.
I would have left an.
I'm sorry, that sucked.
Mark in the seat. I wouldn't even save the costume. I would have thrown it away.
Costume?
It would probably be soiled beyond soiltivity.
Soiltivity.
reaction to the audience like,
God, I hate Wendy Williams as much as I hate Adam. And that's something that it's a deep burning hate in my gut.
Well, let me ask you this.
Do
you hate Wendy Williams more, or do you hate these fucking Canadian white people?
I hate the Canadian white people more.
I will say that third guy is basically white. He's a Canadian that looks pretty white.
Yeah. He's high
Look
yellow.
at all these fucking Canada people, dude. I've had enough of these guys.
If you're needing context, if you're just listening to the audio only, this guy looks he's lighter than Lionel Richie. He's like he's
not.
He's got your skin tone kind of. You got that olive.
There's
complexion.
something else. Yeah, there's some mixtures. that aren't exactly clear. Maybe that appeals to Canada. I don't know, because they clearly are racist, because look at these people.
I think you're a racist.
This guy, this is how stupid Canada is. She's wearing like a dress that should be for figure skating.
Yeah, yeah, she is.
And this guy
oh my God.
is like, should be wearing this, I'm going to go chop some wood. What the fuck is going on? This is on TV. This is their national TV, by the way. ET Canada. This guy's going to chop wood, and this bitch is fucking going ice skating after this. He might be ice skating, too, with that. That's an ice skating outfit.
That really is like a Christina Yamaguchi fucking outfit with these sequins and the rhinestones.
It's too much. It's terrible. It just, this guy's relaxed.
I hate her face, too.
I'm
Look
on
at her
TV.
Stupid face.
Have you ever seen anyone in America, any dude on news, wear a fucking whatever the fuck that is, dude? It's like a mock Carhartt, basically.
Yeah,
mock
it's
Carhartt.
really shitty looking. It's a Farhart.
Yeah, dude.
What?
I shouldn't even have tried.
Fucking Canada.
Too bad that chick wasn't hanging out around massage parlors in Georgia. Again, okay.
She's not Asian, babe. It was an Asian attack, right?
Well,
Even though 2 white people died or whatever.
Well, I think from the outside looking in, it's an attack on females. You have some guilty incel fucking.
Well, I think it was like he was getting releases there, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He was a guilty releaser.
It could have been any type of sex worker.
Yeah,
if they encountered him, they were probably going to get shot.
It's like, look, dog, you got to look inward, man. I ain't got time. No one. This bitch didn't jack you off. Now she needs to die.
I will say though, there has been an increase in Asian hate crimes like ever since COVID.
I don't know if that's true too much. I mean, I think this is my thing. So it's probably almost nothing. And then when you go from like 1 occurrence to 10 occurrences in like New York City, say, because that's, I think this.
Yeah, and given the media and how they.
But look how the titles of those, those news headlines are going to be. It's not going to be increased from 1,000 to 50. It's going to be a percentage.
Yeah,
because a percentage can appear more dramatic when it's 1. If you go from 1 to fucking 5, that's a 500% increase.
Right. So you're not wrong.
So this sexy title is going to say, Asian hate crime violence up 500%. 4 more Asians got beat up this year than last year. But what about the year before that? Like, it's so disingenuous. But that's news media in general.
Yeah, that's true.
No one gives a shit about Asians. No one. What? No, I mean, who cares? No one takes time out of their day to go beat up an Asian.
Do you think, hey, if y'all were Asians, do you think people would have come by and helped you by the street today?
Yes.
Stuff?
Yes.
Yeah,
100%.
I think so. Yeah, we live in a. I mean,
or you think
dog.
Like, yeah, you don't know how to drive.
Oh no.
Well,
oh no. There probably would have been a few people driving by being like, "Oh, of course."
I am. We did run into.
Oh fuck!
An occurrence.
Oh fuck!
Everyone was turning great into the suburbia. We had the 4-ways on. They could easily go around us. There was one woman who stopped behind the truck and did not go around. Was confused.
She was like waiting for the truck to move.
And was waiting for the truck to move as we were sitting on the side of the road, and it was broke down. And there was actually the drive shaft was in the back of the trunk, which she could see. The tailgate was not up because there was no tailgate on said truck.
Nor were there any tail lights or anything?
There was tail lights.
No, I mean like on. Or like no brake lights on or anything.
Yeah, it was
like
just 4-ways. We weren't moving. Yeah. And there was a drive shaft. She sat behind there. But
yeah.
That.
It was an Asian lady.
It wasn't. She was by herself. I believe she did have a mask on. But
yes, she did. She did have a mask on. Mm-hmm. Inside the car. There was a lot of that, though. There was a lot.
We saw a lot of old white ladies doing it as well.
Driving with their masks on in the car with the windows rolled up, too, of all things. Very odd. Let's see.
But also what was cool, when that first guy saved us, let's shake hands, man. Let's be real again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, I'm going to shake your hand.
Yeah. That
this
was
virus
cool.
shit, whatever, dude.
And Adam and I fucked each other bareback in the bushes and rubbed our hands on each other's faces.
Oh, no.
All right. Let's move away from Wendy Williams.
I don't know. I'm pretty happy.
Asshole and
I'm so excited about
Yeah, it was cool.
We got a good read on people, dude.
On society today.
And I hate to say it again, but it made me, maybe I have hope, man.
No, I agree. I feel the same way. I totally feel the same way about that.
I think a lot of people are willing to help a lot of people. Like,
yeah, especially like in that situation.
No one asked us, hey, do you like Trump or Biden? Or,
do you prefer a mask or do you think it's bullshit?
Did you get vaccinated? Like, no, it was just
just a couple of homos on the road that needed some help. You know,
let's just help each other out. I think that was really cool.
It was. I'm grateful for that experience today. Like I said, I had a good time. So.
Oh yeah, it was great.
What are you gonna do? But let's get into some Bologna Boys.
Bologna Boys.
All right, so today we have for you our Bologna Boy segment, and our Bologna Boy of the week is none other than Joe Biden.
You ain't black.
Because this
Sleepy
week,
Joe.
Well, yes, but
tired.
So this week alone, I mean, I'm going to point out two major occurrences that went down, and you know, there, as we know, I mean, this guy, I don't know why the media keeps trying to prop him up and try to present him as like a guy who can actually think on his feet or somebody who's capable of running a country, but they do, and it's starting to bite him in the ass now. So the first little story we're going to cover here is Vladimir Putin fires back after Biden's interview with George Stephanopoulos, who we all hate as well. Basically what happened in this interview, Biden called Vladimir Putin a killer, which big fucking surprise. Like that's a shocker to anyone, but
well, it's disingenuous though.
It is. It's disingenuous. It's also very
he's a killer.
It's just ill-timed, and it's also not something that a president should comment on.
Well, no,
in that way.
It's hypocrisy at its worst. Oh, Putin. No, I'm a killer. You know, Biden, dog, you're a fucking killer.
Exactly.
What are you talking about?
And your son with his big dick and his crack pipe, making the world jealous about his lifestyle.
Well, how many drone strikes did he approve? Like how many under his administration? You're trying to say this guy killed people? Well, he probably didn't personally do any of that.
Didn't he just pull some
just
shit?
like you ordered? Well, just like the U.S. orders the same kind of shit, and it's more obvious. How many airstrikes do you hear about? Oh, Russians drones killed people in fucking Yemen. You don't hear about that.
The thing is,
because it doesn't happen.
But the thing is no country is innocent. None of us are fucking innocent, especially people that ascend to the level of power that these guys have. They're not innocent people. They're not good people. Neither one of these motherfuckers are good people. Our last president wasn't a good guy. None of these people are good guys.
But I was almost okay with, we know he's not a good guy. Like, he kind of almost seems like he's okay with it. Like, but Biden's just, I don't even think Biden's really has any plan. He's kind of whacked, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Let's
mentally,
check out.
I think the guy's, huh?
Well, of course, he said nothing will fundamentally change. So.
That's true. He did. Yeah, he was pretty upfront about that.
Oh, and dude, before I sorry to keep interrupting this, but I did pull up a Jimmy Dore earlier, Rabbi. They were
now you're speaking just specifically to Rabbi.
Well, no. We're looking up that video. Like, I don't know, man. I think this whole I don't know. Sorry.
Holy shit! That's what you stopped it for? That's what you interrupted the video for? No. I pulled up a Jimmy Dore, Rabbi. No one else watching.
Yeah.
Guy with the controls and the keyboard back here. Fuck you and your mother.
But yeah.
All right, let's watch this fucking video.
Did you skip a story,
I'll fucking kill you, dude. I'll fucking kill you in Minecraft.
The bad news segment you were going to do.
I got rid of one of the stories because I wanted to get into this, and I didn't. I kind of on the fly didn't think it was that cool of a story.
Don't audit the auditor. Here.
Some mom in another state used a deep fake video to try to blackmail or whatever some cheerleading rival on her daughter's cheerleading team.
Oh, I saw that. Dude.
Yeah.
What the?
If we have time, maybe we'll go back to it, but I wasn't rushing to get to it when we're already an hour.
Whoa, that's ironic. You don't rush. We're talking about Russia.
3 hours.
You're Russian. You certainly are Russian, dude.
All right, fine. After Bologna Boys, we're gonna go back in time.
Russian. You're
and
Russian,
we're gonna go
dude.
cover that story because you pieces of shit can't just let a man do a goddamn show. I got.
You're a Russian insider.
I got my YouTube admin over here picking apart my motherfucking production. I will fly down there and beat the shit out of you.
Admin.
Damn it. I hate all of you. I don't know why I fucking do this with you guys. Here.
Overseas tonight, Vladimir Putin is now responding to President Biden after the president told our George Stephanopoulos that Putin is a killer. ABC senior White House correspondent Mary Bruce tonight
looks
on
like
Putin's
semen in a
challenge
suit.
now to the president and the White House.
Oh, shit.
Tonight, Russia is firing
I just
back.
thought of it.
What?
I was segued into.
God fucking damn it.
No, yeah, when we went to Biden, Jimmy Dore was talking about how.
Oh, here we go, Jimmy Dore.
How they're kicking out members that were in their cabinet that said, I smoked weed.
Yep.
Yeah, that is. That,
I didn't even.
that's
I'm not
infuriating.
smoking weed. I smoked
Used
weed
to.
once.
Yeah.
Yep.
What the fuck, dude?
And remember
all
he
these
did
suckers
this,
thought they like, oh yeah, no weed federally, no problem with these guys.
They do it every time. Every president does it, and you fucking idiots keep falling for it. All right, just go back to your basement. Quit voting. If you're one of these guys sitting in your fucking room with a bong, like, oh, this is gonna be our time, guys. It's our guy. This is our guy. Shut the fuck up. Put a gun in your mouth.
It has to. It's done at the state level apparently, because I mean, most states at this point have some kind of marijuana reform, but
it's just ridiculous. And then to go back and start having members of your staff and shit.
That's a right wing move, dude. That is a fucking right wing move. Oh,
Well,
you're on the left. No, he's not on the left.
The dude was in favor of segregation.
This
You
guy
know he's not a
right.
fucking nice
This guy loves war. He loves the military-industrial complex.
He loves his own family members.
Well,
so much that he'd fuck them.
If you're a young female between the ages of 8 and 13,
13 might be cutting a little too old.
Call her
if she's had her first blood, she's too old for Biden.
Yeah,
he won't be.
Fucking weird, dude.
He won't be party to it. Putin's getting a little weight in the face.
Bringing
He's pretty
home
old.
its ambassador to the
Not super
U.S.
old,
after what President Biden told George Stephanopoulos about Vladimir Putin.
You think he's a killer?
This is how
Oh my
President
God! That was it.
That's
That
how
was
bad
it.
that interview was. They couldn't give any more context to that interview because this guy's a fucking retard. Biden has
Putin
become
is 68 years old.
Yeah, that he looks pretty good for 68, I would say.
Yo, let me hear this one more time.
President Biden told George Stephanopoulos about Vladimir Putin.
You think he's a killer?
Wow, I have faith in this guy. He's great. I'm holding my dentures in. This is I'm holding my dentures in.
Oh my fuck, dude.
What the fuck, dude?
We're all fucked. We're all so fucked. Like everything that we've ever known or taken comfort in is literally falling apart in front of our eyes. Like there is no safety net for the country, which we've seen with the virus. They don't give a fuck about you. These people in power, no matter what side of the fence you're on, they don't give a fuck about you. They're not going to go out of their way to help you. They're not going to go out of their way to do anything for you. Everybody's like, oh, these fucking stimulus checks rules. Yeah, but you know how much you're going to be paying back in taxes in the long run? Do you not understand the burden the burden always falls on the taxpayer's shoulders? That's what we're going to witness. We're going to witness crazy inflation. We're going to witness an even shittier economy than we're experiencing right now, unless something drastic changes. But we've got a lot of time to make up for. And then we've got this fucking guy calling world leaders killers and not even answering very confidently either. Just He's just an old fucking man. Just an old fucking rich guy. Doesn't give a fuck about anybody. He just wanted to be president.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, corporations are profiting beyond belief
because of assholes like him.
I mean, you look at the stock market, you would never know that there's a fucking pandemic.
That's true. That's true. That's another scary thing, though.
Yes, but it doesn't matter because the working class could suffer, and you would never know if by indicators of the stock market necessarily.
Well, yeah. What are we going to stop buying Apple products and stop buying?
You're not buying Apple products. It has nothing to do with the stock market. The stock market, because some hedge funds, investment bankers are buying those in large lots for certain stuff.
Oh, God. Yeah. Gotcha.
So, I mean, the stock market's never an indicator of how a country's really doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you ain't
unemployment's super high. And yet the stock market just keeps going up because these companies are just raking it in.
Because deep fucking value,
dude. Costs everywhere. They're these physical sites gone, so they're saving a lot. They're not giving it back to their employees. I'll tell you that.
No.
So yeah, this is a smash and grab by the very, very top echelon of earners.
This is how
Biden agrees, dude.
answered that same question in 2017.
Putin's a killer. A lot of killers. We got a lot of killers. Why you think our country's so innocent?
Today, Putin
I mean,
all right,
okay, dude.
There's some of the times where he tells the truth.
Yeah, dude, that is just a red pill moment this dude just had.
Yeah.
for a minute. He blacked out, and like someone took him over and said some real shit for a minute.
That's the thing is like every once in a while, Trump would red pill somebody.
It's the same as Tucker Carlson. Every once in a while, Tucker Carlson says some real fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, and thank God he got rid of the goddamn little bow, his little bow tie that he had.
I mean,
so happy when he got rid of that shit.
Yeah, but I mean, fuck, dude.
Let's listen to that one more time.
Answered that same question in 2017.
Putin's a killer. A lot of killers. We got a lot of killers. Why, you think our country's so innocent?
Today, Putin
And he says that after knowing that he's signed off on killing people.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He knows, okay, I killed some people.
That is some gangster ass shit though, to just be like, he didn't
Yeah, he just didn't
Kyle says that was a total
ABC
Chad
News.
response. Well played, Trump.
Exactly, dude. Well, this is on ABC News, and they're not even fluffing Biden up. That is the most coherent thing they could pull out from that interview.
I'm jealous about Putin's podcasting setup though. Look at that shit.
Not bad. That's the latest you'll get in Russia, dude.
Statement did not
420p.
sit well with him.
280p.
I would say to him, be well. I wish him good health, he said. I say that without any irony, without jokes. Putin adding that when Biden calls him a killer, he's really talking about himself. Putin saying when we evaluate even other states, other peoples, we always look as though in a mirror, and we always see ourselves. American intelligence agencies have determined
kind of
Putin
response
once
is that?
again
It's very
tried
cryptic.
to meddle in the 2020 election. Biden telling George that will cost him.
So what price must he pay?
The price he's going to pay, well, you'll see shortly.
Today, Putin challenged Biden.
What?
Wow, that's the only clip you could pull out of there, and he has a note card.
Yeah, I was gonna
he's
say,
obviously fucking reading off.
Look, he's got a pen and note cards.
Yeah.
You've got to be fucking kidding me, man.
No one is fucking saying anything. This guy is unfit, and the setup is to get Kamala will become president. I said within the year.
I like that
sure.
I like that they took the wheels off of that chair before the interview too. Look at that
Yeah,
fucking
he's like a
uncomfortable
fucking
thing.
FDR, dude.
They need to put a blanket over his lap and just kind of let him wave
Yeah.
to people while Kamala does the heavy lifting, which is going to be terrible. That's going to be even worse.
It's just like if Pence took over for Trump, it would have been the same. It's like it's the same equivalent. That's how they're like
VPs are
She
just
doesn't do anything
the
though. Like all
worst
she's
hype
been
men.
doing is like doing photo ops, like having pictures of her like on the
Candyman
phone and
face.
taking large steps through hallways.
Yeah.
I mean, what the fuck else has she done?
Don't act like you wouldn't sniff her butt.
I mean, I would.
I would.
You're going to pay, well, you'll see shortly.
Today, Putin challenged Biden to talk things out one-on-one live.
Putin says he's available tomorrow.
Look
or
at
Monday.
this fucking
Is this
poltergeist.
something you would consider?
I'll have to get back to you if that is something we are entertaining.
I will interrupt you for a second.
Yeah.
So,
would you?
I think I would.
No.
There is something. Well, she's a redhead. You got to give her a few points of a pass. I think I would go for it.
I've been with very few redheads in my life, and there's one.
She is fucking psycho though.
There's one in
Yeah, dude.
particular. Yeah, and this
That's
is the
the
thing.
best.
This is what I'm getting at. There's one in particular that had similar like eyes and very similar features to this one, and I have way too many. Like just thinking about it right now, I can get a little upset.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about, right, Rabbi?
Exactly. Yep.
He knows. He knows.
I see it.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah, so I can't. For me personally, I've got too much in the past that when I see this lady right here, I'm always like, just bring back Kaylee McKinnon and whatever her name was.
No, I mean she's definitely dude. You know she's a freak. That's all I'm saying.
I don't think she's a freak.
Absolutely, redheads.
This bitch quilts.
There is no. Mm-mm. Yeah,
This
she
bitch
may
is
quilt.
quilting
She
on the
may quilt,
weekend.
but she will eat your asshole, and will quilt.
Who cares?
Guaranteed.
Everybody eats
Who
ass.
cares? Shut up.
Everyone
Oh, yeah.
eats your asshole.
Okay.
What? Really? You don't?
There's just asses getting eaten all over the
all
place.
the time.
Okay.
All the time.
First of all, I'm just saying this chick is into it, dude. She is a freak behind the scenes.
I don't know if she's
Every
worth the trouble.
redheaded, decent-looking woman is a freak behind the sheets. Look it up.
That's
Google
not
it.
true.
Call in if you think different.
I know personally that's not true from my past experience.
She was dyeing her hair red then, dog.
No.
Yep.
No.
Well,
I'm not trying to poke holes in
the
your shit. I'm
exception.
just saying, there's
exception.
Yeah, I'll go with that. There's an exception.
There's
to the rule, and
you'll
that's-
get.
she was that.
Okay, fine, but
Anyway.
most, and then she's in a position of power. She needs to. She's a sub, dude.
Ugh.
You know she's a sub.
I don't want to be with her fucking been walking around the West Wing for 14 hours in heels.
What if she has a little
pussy,
bush?
That gross shit.
Oh, dude.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, dude.
I don't want to see
An
it.
exotic red bush.
Keep
if
that
that's her
shit
real
away
hair
from me.
Oh,
Keep that shit away from me.
Sign
if
me
it's
up.
T-zone, he'd think about it though.
If it was T-zone, fuck no, dude. It's not like she still looks like this person, so I can't get into it at all. There's nothing about that woman right there that's attractive to me in any way because of another human being. And also to this day, I honestly haven't been. I don't think I've been with any redheads since then. It kind of just took it. It kind of just took it away for me.
I'm telling you.
I need to quit letting bitches ruin other bitches. That's a problem in my life.
Well,
some bitches ruin it for other bitches, and that's not cool.
You ain't wrong.
That is something we are entertaining.
And Mary Bruce with us tonight. Press Secretary Jen Psaki saying there that she'd get back to you. But bottom line tonight, Mary, this is very unlikely to happen.
Well, David,
And look
Putin
at this
is
bitch with
clearly
these shiny
trying
ass
to
lips.
needle Biden here, taunting
Yeah, this
him
is
with
Americans.
invitation,
See?
but it is extremely unlikely
Nice eyes though.
Yeah.
that Biden.
Yeah. She looks like she gets all of her makeup from Claire's, though. I don't know. This is a low-rent news anchor.
Biden will accept. And the White House tonight says the president has no regrets about labeling Putin a killer.
Yeah, I would.
David.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
I still would, yeah, totally. Oh, shut up, Stephanopoulos, you boner.
You Greek asshole.
Thanks for checking out our
Greek
YouTube.
asshole.
Click over on here, subscribe.
Yeah, why can't we?
That shit.
Why can't we all just get together? Let's just start an anti-Greek movement and just only focus on Stephanopoulos. You
gotta go.
salt and pepper douche, get out of here. Your uncomfortable eyebrows looking like caterpillars crawling across your empty head. So the next video I have pulled up for us is the video that came out, I think, like yesterday or day before, of Biden busting his ass, getting onto Air Force One. So haven't been seeing a whole lot of coverage of this on mainstream news or anything like that. So I figured it's probably appropriate to play it here. You're not going to see it very many other places, apparently, at least until all the memes come out. Actually, I should pull up that one that Rabbi sent earlier. That one was actually pretty funny.
That's Marine one. Fun fact.
Oh, the helicopter?
Yeah, it's Marine one.
Why does anyone need to know that?
Well, look it up.
I'm not looking it up. I believe you. It's not like I don't believe you that it's... You fucking stupid man.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm trying to pull up this stupid thing. All right, cool. We'll have that for later then. Oh, whoops. All right, there we go. We'll play the real one first, and then we'll watch the one that Rabbi sent me. I like how quick people are with the memes these days. I think some people just have so little going on that they just wait all day for something to happen on the news, and they just start chopping and screwing.
Get that beard on.
Here is Biden busting his ass getting onto Air Force One. Ugh. Do without the helicopter audio. Or the plane audio, whatever that is. I don't know the difference between the engines and shit.
He looks like that dude from Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, yeah, the Crypt Keeper?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Doesn't his face look like that from afar?
Yeah, he does.
Wispy, like, little hair, like...
There's that chick that was driving behind your truck today.
Yes.
That's exactly what she looked like. If you're just watching this on or if you're just listening on Podbean or on another audio-only platform, just go to YouTube and type in fucking Joe Biden falls multiple times while boarding Air Force One so you can see the video. Or be a human and come over here to YouTube and subscribe to us. All that good shit. And make sure you like the stream if you haven't already. Don't make me tell you twice. So he's approaching Air Force One right now. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit because I can't stand this.
He doesn't even really walk very well.
No, he doesn't. Half-ass salute. Now he's using the handrail too, and he's still... Look, he falls one time, falls two times.
He tried to make up for it.
3 times.
Slippery Pete.
3 falls, and then he's got to rub his knee because his ankle bracelet or whatever the fuck.
Slippery.
Jostled.
He turns around.
Yeah, look at this fucking dignidignified salute.
Gives the salute. I'm good, boys. Thank you.
What?
Thank you for your service.
Boner. We haven't... I mean, dude, we've had some boner presidents past couple rounds.
Not good.
This dude...
Most of them can fucking walk.
I was going to say, I've never seen a president fall like that getting onto Air Force One. And like we were talking about earlier, this isn't narrow, shitty stairs. This is like a full... It's the president of the United States. It's a nice staircase. It's probably a nicer staircase than any of us
Oh,
have.
yeah, I would hope so, yeah.
But this is just too much, man. You can't... Something has to be done about this. Like, somebody's got to intervene and be like, look, we can't... Look at this man. Look at him. He's fumbling around on the stairs like,
What do you mean,
like an
dude?
infant.
It was a work anyways. He knows he's not going to be president.
I just want to know what we're getting set up for. Like, this is
What
the
do you
thing.
mean?
Is like,
We already said before they even got elected into office, that's what's going to happen.
yeah, but I'm saying past that, what's the end game? Like the behind the fourth wall type of shit. What's the real? Not the president, not like the people that we don't see. What are they thinking? What
I
are
don't
they,
think there's
what are
that
they
much.
doing?
I don't think there's that much foresight.
Do you think we're that incompetent?
No, I think in politics, it's very short term most times.
Yeah, you're right.
They're thinking about the next 4 years. Let's get this happen. That's how this gets set up.
That is part of the problem.
So it's very short-sighted, regardless in politics. So they don't care about.
And
They're
it
not thinking
seems-
about 8 years ahead.
It
right now.
seems like Republicans and Democrats have never caught on to the fact where like we're seeing it right now, mainly with Democrats, how they're trying to dominate every political space that they can, and they don't ever plan for the political pendulum to swing back the other way. Like, what if we have a Republican majority House or all this other horse shit? You know, like what if they're in control next round, and like, what do you expect to have happen? Why can't we stop this whole fighting amongst the same team type of bullshit, like this child mentality that we have as a country?
Because it's all about teams.
It's just dumb. Why is divide? Why is being divisive the main?
Okay, I'll say it's not necessarily all about teams. It's all about the facade of teams.
Right.
All these politicians, like for the most part, know each other, joke around, eat lunch or dinner with each other, and they're on both sides. They'll motherfuck each other.
But it's so damaging to the public is what I hate about it.
Yeah, but what do they care?
we don't
They're laughing
know.
all the way to the bank. They get free health care, for their families. They have a great retirement. They make a good living with basically doing nothing, just trying to earn more, like raise more money for their next run.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a great life. Why? You got to try to preserve that. So that's all they try to do. They don't try to do anything really for the people.
Oh, hold on. We got a call coming in from C Rock.
Ciroc?
Hello, Ciroc. How are you today?
C.Rock.
Oh, C.Rock. Where are you calling from today?
You know. Well, I'm calling from New Jersey.
Nice. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. What are we talking about here, guys? I kind of just tuned in. So.
Oh, right on. Well, we're actually just watching President Biden fall up the stairs of Air Force One right now, and we were just kind of talking about the sad state of affairs that our country's been in for a while now, and the divisiveness, and well, we're still trying to keep it a little funny on top of it, but it really is a bleak outlook.
No doubt. I mean, it's a shame because a lot of people get offended when you even say the guy's name, but I do think Donald Trump was probably one of the better presidents of my lifetime, if not the best.
How old are you?
And I'm 35.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like in our wheelhouse. I'm 32.
34.
Okay.
Adam's 48.
Okay. 34.
But I mean, this is the thing is like at the very least, what I'll say is that, before this, during Trump, there's a lot to be said about the state of the economy before COVID and shit. There's a lot to be said about the timeliness of a plan of action and shit like that, which was kind of odd to see when Biden took over. He kind of claimed victory over some of the things that Trump had implemented before he became president in terms of like rolling out the vaccine and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think all these people will say, "Oh, Trump's the problem. Trump's the problem." No, Trump's like Jimmy Dore, like it's actually a symptom. It's a symptom. There's a actual problem. There was a problem in politics way before this,
right?
And that's how when
how people like him rise to.
Well, I mean, to a certain degree. I mean, he also said some funny shit.
Yeah, that's the one thing is the man was
hilarious, dude.
The man was great to watch.
Yeah, he said funny shit. Like, I mean,
with Biden, I just feel sad. I'm like, there's a very old man close to death.
But yeah, but Trump's like the same age, isn't he? Or around the same age?
Yeah, they weren't very far apart in age at all.
I believe Biden's like 4 years older than Trump.
Yeah.
Biden's like 76 and Trump's 72 or some shit.
Yeah, I think you're right. But yeah, it's just, I mean, it's going to be an interesting couple of years. I'm kind of on Adam's side about the whole. I think we're going to witness this man not be president within the year.
Kamala Harris within a year, less than a year.
Candyman, as I like to say.
Yeah,
she really is an uncomfortable looking woman.
Yeah, and she's a piece of shit. So
that's true. Yeah, she is a big old fucking bag of turds. I don't like anything about about our country's administration right now. It just sucks, man. It's just a very like as just some butthole citizen. it's very sad to watch because you have zero control over it. And people are always like, "Oh, well, you didn't vote. You're part of the problem." Like, no, fuck you, dude. I'm not gonna play this game because it's the same. It's the same thing. I'm sick of choosing the lesser of two evils. It's America. It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be the best fucking guy or gal for the job, and we have not played by that rule in how long now? Probably since shortly after our country's conception. Or inception or whatever. Sorry, that's my bad.
Oh, it's doing Inception.
I'm gonna be killing myself after this episode.
Yeah.
In Minecraft.
Oh.
I had to, what? I had to correct myself.
Show some of those memes.
Oh yeah, so this was a Twitter post today. Somebody posted this, and so this is basically just a video. It's a mashup of Trump playing golf.
What's his name? C Rock. What is he watching or listening?
He's on Podbean.
Oh, yeah.
He won't be able to see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Suffice it to say, it's a video of Trump playing golf, and basically what they do is they cut up the.
What else are you guys broadcasting to right now?
Oh, YouTube.
On YouTube as well. Okay.
Yeah, if you go to YouTube and just search Brass Tacks Podcast
and subscribe.
Thanks, Rabbi.
I'll think about it.
You don't have to think about it. Don't waste your time.
I was gonna say yes.
So.
All right, here's the video.
Fuck with you guys.
And yeah, that's basically it on repeat. But I'm waiting. It's only gonna get worse from there. He'll be next thing you know, he'll be teeing off a couple of like cocks or something like that.
Do you think Biden could even play golf?
No, he can't walk upstairs.
He can barely walk upstairs. Like, this guy's whack.
He has a hard time having a conversation, man. You know what I mean? It's like sad.
Well, yeah, we were going over his whole Putin debacle or just shortly before he called in, and during his Stephanopoulos interview, he was holding cue cards and a pen, which I've never seen a politician, like a world leader, have to do that before. Usually they already know what they're going to say. Generally they're up on what they're going to say. And it's George Stephanopoulos. He's not out here fucking getting down to brass tacks with people and shit like that. He's softballing, is Putin a killer? You could have said yes or no. You could have said a number of different things other than and it could have been a lot.
It was a closed mouth.
Yeah, it was just so half in, half out. Guided by the Torah says Biden's idea of the danger zone is throwing a log on the fire. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good joke. Oh, shit.
But yeah.
What was the name of that?
What?
Guided by the Torah?
Yeah, that's his name on Podbean.
Okay, all right.
He might be a Rabbi Red Eye fan.
That's my cousin.
Nice. Are you? Wait, it really is?
No.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I never know because sometimes people will call in or they'll chat on the chat here with like a different name. And I don't know that it's someone I fucking know or somebody else knows.
Getting hungry, man.
I know. I'm like,
we
dude,
haven't
I'm
ate
like,
all day. Yeah. We were planning on getting the chicken store earlier, and my fucking truck broke. We haven't ate yet.
Yeah, that's another thing. Usually we do this show. What time is it now? We do this show
7 right now.
4 hours earlier than we generally do.
Yeah.
Today is a fluke. Today's a one-off, as you would call it.
About to put my steak in the oven.
Oh, here we go.
Put your head in the oven.
Hey.
What was that? What's that order of pepper, Adam, that's supposed to be going down?
You never put pepper on a steak while you're cooking. You garnish
Never
it.
do it.
You
I'm
garnish
a
it
Nazi
with
from Ukraine.
garnish it with pepper after it has been cooked and set for 5 minutes. So, look it up. Call in if you think different. But
I don't think anyone's gonna think. I don't think anyone cares, to be honest. Like, that's the thing I don't understand. Is
someone
like,
cares
why...
about steaks. There's steak babies out there.
Well, like I care about steak in the capacity of like it's good. I want it occasionally, but like I want anything right now.
Yeah.
I woke up at 11 and I haven't eaten yet. I had like half that granola bar, which didn't do shit.
I would have ate that Chinese lady's ass if we would have known we're not going to eat till now.
I know you. I've known you for a really long time, and know you wouldn't have.
Fair. I would not have actually.
You would have eaten the tow truck driver's ass before you ate
Probably.
hers.
Yeah.
Fucking just.
Fair enough.
He was sick.
Yeah, he was thick, dude.
He was the coolest dude ever, dude.
Sitting around for hours.
Super cool guy.
That disgusting. Oh, dude, C-Rock just fucking hung up. We really do just talk through a call. Like it's
Did he find us on Parler?
I don't think so. It was on...
Okay, we're on Parler, by the way. Look it up.
Holy shit. Guided by Torah says you do sound very familiar, young man. I'd love to know who you are if we know you.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It's Adam's mom. Those big old tits. Fucking slamming them on the keyboard, letting us know she's there.
Oh, I know.
Rabbi's mom got some big old titties too.
Yeah. We're tall babies,
Actually,
dude.
I guess now that we're talking about it, my mom's got big tits too.
Yeah, I've seen your mom's tits. They're big.
Where have you seen my mom's tits?
What do you mean? No, I haven't seen them in the flesh, right?
What
I mean,
website? What?
Oh, I was about to say, like, there's some fucking candids of my mom's cans out here.
Big Mama tits. Look it up. No, I remember there was pictures when she was out here. Remember she visited,
yeah.
She had some heavy hangers.
Okay, don't be fucking
No, I'm
talking
just
about
saying,
my mom's
alright.
tits. Your mom's got big
What do you
old
mean?
titties
You're just
too.
talking about my mom's tits.
It's different. I'm the host of the show.
All right.
I'm the alpha. I have the most testosterone.
Tit babies.
Oh shit, man. Anyway, yeah, let's take some pisses. Let's eat. Let's do all that shit. This has been fun, guys, but we gotta get the hell out of here, man. Can't be out here hanging out with you motherfuckers all day. Follow, subscribe, like the stream, all that good shit. If you have any suggestions or anything you want to see covered on the show, email us at therealbrasstacks@gmail.com. Go and check us out on Instagram at @therealbrasstacks. You look like the fucking Night Stalker.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Ted Kaczynski, my bad.
Good one.
Yeah, I did a Richard Ramirez there, a little crash and burn. My bad, y'all. But yeah, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe, healthy, and happy. And we'll see you next Saturday, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, 5 p.m. East Coast, and 2 p.m. West Coast. What's Central, Adam? 2?
4.
Oh, it's 4?
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you know.
You questioning?
I'm sorry. I don't fucking know.
It's 4? Yeah, it's 4. But I'll say this: it's nice to be important. More important to be nice. So, you know.
It's nice to fuck your mother.
Have a good week, everybody.